Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance 0% Growths. I am joined once again by Jacob, and I know you mentioned that unit discussion is always your favorite part of any of these videos, so let's jump right into it. Tyronio, discuss.
Bullfighter.
Bullfighter. Yes.
So I tend to really like. I never use them, but I really like a lot of the late game generals you get in Fire Emblem. I think a lot of them have really cool designs, such as Taronio, Xavier. Hannibal has some really good cipher art. I don't usually end up using them because a lot of the times they tend to have a lot lower. They're generals, so they have the lower move, but they're usable. Like 22 strength is really good. You saw how hard he was hitting Titania. 22 defense is great. He's not going to take a lot of damage. 48 HP, he lasts a long time. He has really good weapon ranks. Does he have A in both, or is
Yeah, he
it
has
A?
A in both of them. He also has Resolve.
And he comes with a Resolve, which is possibly the best skill in the game, or the most broken in most scenarios, unless you can think of another one.
I would say it's probably the best. Now I am actually wishing that I'd saved Vantage for him instead of putting it on Khalil.
Ooh, that would have been a really good combo. Vantage Resolve.
Because that's not something that you, like, see often. Because you get Vantage so early in the game, and obviously you want to pair the Resolve Scroll with the Wrath Scroll.
But yeah, I never thought about the idea of putting Vantage on someone who already has Resolve.
Maybe
I
I'll
think
try
the
that in a
only
vanilla playthrough.
I think the only issue with having Resolve on him is he doesn't take any damage unless it's from mages, or I think there might be one or two hammers later in the game that might do a little bit of damage to him. But I often find it really hard to get him to Resolve range just because he never takes any damage from anything.
I
He
think
also
they'll
comes
be
with
able to find a way.
Oh, I'm sure he'll get some damage. I'm sure he'll take some damage definitely. And these are really good. 13 speed doesn't double very much of anything. I think a lot of our squad here, like Kieran and Titania, I think have around 13 speed, and they're not doubling very much of anything anymore.
16.
Okay, so Kieran was doubling some things earlier, but I
This is
think,
Speedwing's Jill, in order to stop her from getting doubled.
yeah, we're kind of at a point now where 13 speed's not going to be doubling anything anymore, but it's at least enough speed to keep him from getting doubled.
I was gonna look at Khalil, and then I just saw the fucking Falcon at convention.
Oh yeah, we're
I'm
having a
sorry.
party up in the top right room,
I'm
so you
sorry.
don't kill Taronio.
We'll get back to Taronio. Jesus Christ.
He contributes an occult scroll for if you care about that. You know, you can give it to a paladin, give them soul in a vanilla playthrough. I think in 0%, this guy's going to be great. I don't think there's anyone that has as much defense as he has on your team right now. And I don't think you're going to get anyone. Maybe Har will have really high defense, but I don't think you're going to get anyone that has this much defense from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, here, the following units are like what I don't have so far: Largo, Joffrey, Alencia. Largo has shit defense, like notoriously, because he's got a
Yeah, he
bunch of
has really
HP, but
bad
he still
defense.
gets two rounded by enemies in his first available chapter. Um, like, and not even like the boss. Like, he gets two rounded by cats or something.
Yeah, he's not too terribly good normally.
But yeah, I like Taronio as well. I do use him in vanilla sometimes, simply because I mean Clash is a chapter where you just have so many deployment slots you probably don't have people to fill them all.
Yeah, he's
And
usually a good fill there.
and what else? Clash is a big one where I'll deploy him in vanilla. I think it's called A Strange Land. It's the Eat Rock chapter because
Oh yeah, the boulder map.
the terrain there's pretty bad for mounted units, so I usually deploy like flyers and infantry, and I usually don't have enough trained infantry to justify fielding someone over Taronio, even though there's not a lot of deployment slots in that map. Like, unless I want to train Largo, Taronio is probably coming out, and I think they have a support, so maybe even if, I don't know. For a while, I
I
was
think
trying to get every
training.
support in the game, and I gave up eventually because then I had to I had to go through a playthrough using both Ulki and Shannon for like the entire time because I think they get A support at like 9 chapters together and they both join so
That's
late.
gross. If you want to think about his resolve stats, resolve was 1.5 extra stats. So in resolve range, he's gonna have 33 strength. He'll have 27 skill and 19 speed.
Mwah.
So that might put him in some doubling territory if you're able to get him into resolve range. Since he takes so little damage, you might be able to keep him there and let him tear through things.
Yeah.
Resolve is 50% HP, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay, so
50% in this
that's not
game. In
bad.
Radiant Dawn, it's slightly worse. Let's go ahead and recruit him.
Wait, we should probably recruit him. Yeah, take this.
Your swordsmanship is familiar. Who taught you how to fight? Mist? Mist taught me how to fight? She's a pretty good sword master. Mia? I just wanted to show that because it was funny that he's like, I recognize how good you are at fighting, whereas Ike is just like, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm a bad unit.
I should have loaded him up for weapons for Turonio, but I didn't.
Yeah, I find it funny how Turonio is supposed to be in. I know you don't really like these this much, but he's in that archetype of the recruitable general, except he's not hard to recruit like some other generals are, like Douglas, Hannibal, or Xavier.
Hannibal's not that hard to recruit.
He can be a little tricky sometimes, especially if he loves
short spear moment.
Especially if he loves one ranging your critical brave sword guys. That's always fun.
Well, why wouldn't you just like put him to sleep in that situation?
Because sleep staff is expensive. I'm too busy buying the Paragon band.
Of course you are.
You can only dance for one person.
Oh, I forgot. I'm so used to just... I had the super dancer for so long.
The dance machine broke. I was wondering what you were doing.
I was setting up a dance.
So how much longer are you gonna shove people out? How much longer are you gonna shove people with Janaf before you open the door?
I don't have anyone to shove, but I also don't want to leave Janaf here in case it's like a sniper back there. I don't have anyone to rescue him. Tell you what, let's do this.
Oh, you can just have him pull stuff out of the convoy, right? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I don't mind not having a convoy mid-chapter. I think there aren't very many times in a vanilla playthrough I find myself pulling stuff out of a convoy mid-chapter. Who do you think are going to use the occult on?
Probably someone who gets roar.
Because I actually thought Turonio for a bit, but I was like, well, I don't think he has the capacity for it. You'd have to take Resolve off of him.
Why would you ever do that?
Yeah, Resolve is just so good.
Look, I set up a dance for racing. I'm gonna dance my dancer.
Lagoo Stone time.
There we go. Ike, you're a dancer now.
Ike, dance for everyone. He'd be more useful as a dancer right now.
Yeah, I didn't bring any weapons for Turonio other than on Stefan. I'm hoping some of these guys decide to go for Stefan. I don't know, we'll see. I could turn off the Pegasus convention, but one, it's funny, and two, the physics staff exists.
Yeah, you don't want them weakening enemies and leaving them at low HP. Hey, I know I was just commanding all you guys, but I have to kill you now.
Oh, there we go. And
Divide
I think the thief should be showing
conquer.
up soon. You said, like, turn 19?
I believe it said 19 was the turn it shows up. So, whatever turn you're on, turn 15.
How often
like the
do you
Path of
see
Radiance.
that, where Rayson heals the person next to him?
Every now and then I see it come up. It's not very useful, of course, because you never want Rayson to be very close to the combat or whatever.
Well, but Kanto exists.
That's true.
Nope,
Oh, nice
that's
Iron
not
Axe.
happening.
The only two times I can think of where I really liked having a heal move on my dancer that heals people around them is Azora in Conquest every now and then. If I don't feel like spending vulneraries, I'll just have her heal everyone up because there's not a lot of anti-turtling incentives in some chapters in that game. The other one, I know Dorothea technically isn't a dancer at base, but she's kind of stat built to be one, and she has that skill that heals people that are like within 2 tiles of her. And if I ever don't feel like spending vulneraries, I'll just have people stand next to her and get completely healed up because I'm.
My first playthrough of Three Houses was a Silver Snow one. I went Black Eagles and I didn't know about talking to Edelgard. So I ended up, I think, what is it, Chapter 1 is the one where you're fighting the... No, Chapter 2, because Chapter 1's the mock battle. Oh, yeah, Titania, why are you going to do that to me? Baby.
Our Jagan's falling off.
That's okay, we have a new Jagan.
We have an Oify now. But I think you were mentioning Chapter 2 of...
Yeah, whichever one is the one where... That's the first one you have Divine Pulse in. Is she awake yet? Okay, she is. Good.
Okay. Oh, you can shove her with Janov. Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Goodbye.
Across the water. Oh, you can just vantage all of them, right? I love when you make your flyer fly at a diagonal and they jump back and forth between flying up and left like that. Take drop?
Can't do it, he's too heavy. But he won't lose gauge while he's taken, at least.
That's right.
It's a shame, like, I would have loved to have someone to stick in that choke point, but I don't trust anyone other than Tyronio to choke a point. Maybe I can contribute. No, that's a bad idea.
Tyronio will choke this point. We're gonna get no bonus chapter.
Yeah, but I mean, who am I gonna use it on? Well, I mean, other than the secret person.
You know exactly who you're gonna use it on. That's the problem. I don't. Because the only three people left are, like you mentioned, it's like Jeffrey.
There's Jeffrey. There's Largo, Alincia, Bastion, Lucia. I think that's it. We're getting pretty close to full cast at this point.
Like, who else are you using it on? Unless there's something you can do with.
Oh right, Physic.
Oh, nice physics staff.
Oh well.
Unless you're gonna use it on.
Risk no.
Uh-oh. Teach him some respect. Get doubled.
Oh, that would be embarrassing.
I would not put it past him though.
Stefan, buddy.
How you doing over there, buddy?
Buddy, can you not?
Hey, Stefan.
Fuck!
Oh!
Oh, that's entirely on me. I shouldn't have attacked. I really shouldn't have attacked. Oh, we're gonna have to replay like over an hour.
This is moments like this that make life worth living.
And yet, I'm gonna die now. Actually, I think he just retreats. Yeah, I'm leaving for now. Okay, buddy.
I've been defeated, but I cannot fall here. I must make my retreat.
Absolutely no reason. Okay, we'll be right back. Fuck!
We'll be back in a bit, guys.
Hey, Jacob, do you see where Ike is?
I see he's choking a point. Get doubled.
No, his promotion means that he survives.
That's great. Ike is best unit. If only the Myrmidon can reach him, it'd be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to show that off, and also to sort of explain why... Holy fuck, are you kidding me?
Yes, it got caught on camera. Oh, it's moments like these
that make life worth living. Fuck! Stefan! No!
You just said a few minutes ago that now none of your failures can be captured because we were off camera.
Fuck. Fuck.
That's great.
Stefan, why? That's it for this time. It's a bit of a shorter video, but we're about to take Taronio out for a spin, and I gotta say, I was very impressed with his performance. So, like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss that one. Trust me, you are gonna want to see it. It's ridiculous. Bye-bye.